Football Playoff National Championship game presented by AT&T.
Welcome to Miami and the College Football Playoff National Championship. After a century of futility, the Miami Hurricanes championship legacy as late was 100-1 on Selection Sunday, sitting there with 2 losses. Very few thought. James Madison, 60-something higher. Unbelievable job getting to the playoff last year. Next level this year with the Big Ten championship.
Yeah, I think you could say safely that this is the best turnaround job we've seen in the history of college football.
He inherited a really tough rebuilding job in Curt. I think he has grown so much as a coach, even in the last few months.
Yeah, I mean, everybody is so, you look at him, you think about offensive linemen, right? He played offensive line, he coaches offensive line. But
what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleam, whose broad stripes and rise of the brave, the brave.
Staffs at Alabama. Each was the recruiting coordinator for Saban. It did not overlap, however. Cignetti, all business as you'd expect. Here come the Canes. He would attempt any long-distance field goals that Cignetti elects to try tonight. Well, check that. He boots it to the 1-yard line and a chance for a return. And Marion breaks through 1 tackle and he'll be stopped at about the 27-yard line.
And not make mistakes.
On the other side, Aiden Fisher, the middle linebacker, who calls out often opponents' plays as he tries to use his film study. And Fletcher gets the first handoff, and Fletcher off the left side barrels forward, picks up about 9. That's what the Canes have been doing to opponents in the CFB.
Into the interior, gave him some room to bounce it.
He puts Fletcher over 400 yards so far in the CFB. 1,000-yard rusher on the season. 2nd and 1. They pitch it to the perimeter. Malachi Tony gets it blocked. And the speedster, the 18-year-old true freshman.
From right in this area, has to have a big night in coverage.
He had that pick 6 to electrify the start to that victory. Fletcher off the right side, brought down by Pons, who's from here in Miami.
These impact players are all over the field. Good job there by Pons. Here's our 3rd level are on the football for turnovers.
Dawson said how he calls these 2nd down plays is crucial to avoid those 3rd and longs. Beck looking to throw, has plenty of time, retreating, and fires it into the bench. Nobody open, good coverage by the Hoosiers, and it will be a 3rd and long.
Down.
He was very efficient throwing the football on 3rd down at Ole Miss, especially in the game-winning drive. Tony's in the backfield and slips out. He's got the football, but not enough for a 1st down. Tackled immediately. A lot of Hoosier eyes on number 10. Hoosiers hope they can have a special teams edge tonight. They blocked 7 punts in the 2 years that Cignetti has been there. 3 of them this year, including 1 against Oregon. Dylan Joyce gets it away. Jonathan Brady retreats and makes a fair catch, but inside the 5-yard line. So a brief drive for the Canes has
tried to get Mendoza into more obvious passing situations.
Roman Hemby is the back, lined up to Mendoza's right in the end zone. They fake it to him, pitch to the edge, and the catch is made by Omar Cooper Jr., who slips a tackle and is going to be shoved out of bounds. 1st down.
Rusher and Keontae Scott, really one of the players who really embodies this Miami defense, the heart and soul at the nickel.
And there's a handoff running right. Hemby knocked down. Tackling is going to be so important. It always is, but against teams that are very successful running after the catch. Miami missed one on that opening.
But now becoming a real strength, one of the top defenses in the country.
He worked for Cignetti at James Madison, had they been dead. Mendoza checks it down. This is Hemby, shoved out aggressively and immediately by Mo Toure, who's not afraid to bring the wood. Indiana elite at 3rd and long. Best 3rd down offense in the country. So if they convert these kind of situations better than anybody. Canes brings some pressure. Mendoza on the move, scanning, chase down, and a desperation heave into the bench as the pass rush makes a quick impact. That was Marquise Lightfoot.
That series worked to perfection for the Canes D.
Didn't have a lot of sacks against Chambliss, but they did provide just enough pressure Mitch McCarthy to punt it. Malachi Tony on the receiving end of a line drive punt. Driven back, has it at the 32. Tony just needs a little space. A flag comes in on the return. So Miami figures to lose.
You know, he was undefeated one year until he lost at the SEC championship. Last year he had some great moments as well. So it's not like he came in here struggling. The guy is a winner. And again, he's going to have to play well tonight.
Fletcher off the right side. They're more successful running to the right behind Inez Cooper and big Francis Marinoa.
Yeah, that's their.
You get 4 on first down, and runs like that are going to be important really for both sides. Line of scrimmage is Miami's formula to win this game. They'll take 4 on first down. Fletcher again. Indiana's so good at penetrating the backfield. That's big Mario Landino, who was a tremendous player against Oregon, forced a couple fumbles.
And with his force and strength, able to get by him.
On 3rd and 5, Tony lined up behind the tight end of the left side. Keelan Marion comes in motion. Beck has plenty of time again. Across the middle into traffic, it's broken up. Stepping in to get a hand on it was Lewis Moore, the 6th-year senior.
Drive down and make a great play there on that 3rd down.
Moore in his 7th-year experience got there just in the nick of time. So Dylan Joyce, as Brady awaits. High boot. Fair catch, wave forward. This time Indiana will start at the 29. Much better field position. Is he here scouting these quarterbacks?
Yeah. Mark Davis is here as well, so it would not be surprised at all.
Mendoza straight back. Flushed a bit, pressured, retreating. Flag comes out as he heaves it on the sidelines.
In the country.
ACC Defensive Player of the Year is Ruben Bain. Have to game plan for him. See what the Hoosiers do to adjust. Quick throw across the middle, catch made, and running after it is Cooper. Cooper breaking tackles out across the 45 yards after the catch.
It's up first down yardage after that sack.
Trouble spot tonight for the Canes with shorthanded and already a couple missed tackles by that secondary. This is Halon Black falling forward as these Hoosier tailbacks always seem to do out near midfield.
Yeah, I mean, again, they're a team that's for extra yards. They just want to stay on schedule.
Black touchdowns in each of the 2 playoff games so far. And there's a misfire.
Yeah, 674, the right guard, Bray Lanch. Looked like to me he may have moved early. 5th fewest penalized team in the country.
I like that. Virus is machine-like is one word that has been used to describe Indiana. There's a pitch to the edge. That's Surratt with a stiff arm there on Ethan O'Connor. And he's going to have first down yardage.
This is what's been a good job of recognizing soft coverage. Get that ball out. Again, first down.
Surratt, touch a weapon. FBS leader with 15 touchdown receptions. This is Hemby. Quick burst up the middle. And the former Maryland Terrapin falls forward. Leslie Basaint made the stop, picked up 3.
How much fun has it been to watch these 2 backs in the college football playoff?
Trainer's taking a look at him. 2nd and 7, pocket closing in, but Mendoza stands and delivers. It's another first down strike for the Hoosiers inside the 35. 9-yard gain by Riley Nowakowski, the gritty tight end.
Yeah, no, looking good, moving his ball down the field.
5 of 6 start for Mendoza. Play fake, pitch to the edge. Surratt, again, easy access in front of O.J. Frederic, who's returned, he says, healthy tonight, but we'll keep a close eye on him.
With Charlie Becker and Omar Cooper and company.
Empty backfield first time tonight. 5 receivers for Mendoza. Pressure off the edge. He got hammered on the blind side. The pass is incomplete. That was Torrey on the blitz. Maybe keep it back in the backfield if you're Indiana tonight.
Yeah, you got 5 up there. These guys have to see it post-snap. That time they fooled Mendoza completely.
Torrey describes his style, Kirk, as fast and violent. He fit that play. On 3rd down, trying to run for it with Black, and Black bursts for a first down as the Hoosiers are in the red zone after a 7-yard 3rd down run.
As a backer, or running back, he always runs with tremendous passion and almost anger when he runs the football.
Feed it to him again. Stutter step, knocked down after a short gain by Keontae Scott to find safety for the Hurricanes.
And you see Jacoby Thomas coming down. They've been carrying out a fake.
He's not defenseless, but at the same time, that hit was totally unnecessary and could have easily been a foul.
And a bunch of those kinds of penalties against Ole Miss. Play right there on the edge, but that was certainly over the line.
Yeah, it sure was. And then he comes right back. See, that's the thing with Mendoza. It doesn't really blink, doesn't let the last play
of this long Hoosier drive. Miami showing some pressure. They bring it. Pitch to the end zone and fought for it, incomplete. Well defended. That was O.J. Frederic on Charlie Becker, who's their top red zone weapon down there. Automatic from 34 yards. Indiana, the quarterback, bleeding a little bit, draws first blood in this game. The Hoosiers, 12-play drive on top, late first.
About that, and I'm with Bill. I'm surprised we didn't see a flag come down, but I think carrying out the fake, quarterback is in play. Maybe they held the flag because of that.
Gillen Marion, the kickoff return out across the 25. So Miami trying to get the offense going. 3-0. Beck looking to throw on first down. Loops it, and it's tipped and incomplete. Hoosiers do such a good job of getting hands on passes. That was Roe Hardy drifting back as he tried to find bounce.
Job of getting up to knock it away.
And then Moore did a nice job of dislodging the ball from Bowman. So 2nd and 10. Beck zips it far sideline again. Pass broken up by D'Angelo Pons. Closely covering C.J. Daniels. You see why this guy
needs to be able to knock that ball away. That's perfect.
But the difference between the way the corners on these two teams are playing is so far tonight. Hoosiers all over Miami receivers, conceding nothing. 3rd and long, pressure comes. Beck's going to be racked up and sacked by Aiden Fisher, the captain, an emotional leader of this Indiana defense. You're right, they count on Fletcher. Not his best effort there, and the Canes' 2nd consecutive 3-and-out. Little pressure on Dylan Joyce, the punter, and it's off the side of his foot, but takes a good bounce for Miami. And will finally be down at the Indiana 27-yard line.
3 straight passes. It's not the formula or the recipe they're looking for tonight against the IU defense.
MB running left. He'll be dragged down behind the line of scrimmage. Ruben Bain, not just a pass rusher, he's a beast defending the run on the edge.
He's having a monster year this year for the Canes.
6-yard loss on first down. Hand it right off into the teeth, and that's big. Ahmad Moten wrapping up Hemby after a 1-yard gain. 3rd and very long now.
Well, you get so caught up with Mesidor and Bain on the outside that some showing you the quickness and the difference makers they have up front.
So the Pro Football Hall of Famer who coaches these defensive linemen. You got a speed rush package in here. Bain, Mesidor, Lightfoot, and Blunt, and it's a screen. Long way to go for Hemby, who's going to be knocked down. So the pass rush and the play by Bain in the first down run. Murphy rolls and boots it. And Tony has a chance here. And he slips as he tries to make a cut. Did he go down? Tony's still running. Incredible balance. If he did stay out there, looked like he was going to head to the ground as he slipped.
To 7 in the first half. Miami's got to feel pretty good into the first quarter, down 3-0. I think they got to get back to that run game.
Well, they do hand it off on first down. Shannon Dawson told us he's impatient by nature. Opponents know it.
He doesn't have that ability, but they much prefer to run the ball.
When he was a little tempo, he said tonight. This is a pitch to Daniels, and the veteran, former LSU player, tackled quickly by Lewis Moore. 7-yard gain sets up 3rd and 2 now.
Nice job by two things. Offensive line to give Beck enough time.
0 for so far on 3rd down, Curt.
There's that quick huddle you're talking about.
Marty Brown tests the middle, and his push right back gets nothing into the teeth of the Hoosiers. In Miami, if they can't succeed on plays like that, it's going to be a long night. Mikal Kamara made the play.
And even with that quick huddle, nobody's surprised from Indiana.
Indiana's defense so good at setting the tone in these first halves of the game, how dominant they are. They put the offense in great position, and they've done so again here. 3 consecutive 3-and-outs for Miami.